and they have pretty cute little branding here with these cats.
Yeah. This is pretty, it's cute design.
It doesn't do it for me, but it is really cute.
You're cat haters?
I love cats, actually. My family's had cats my whole life, and I love cats, but it doesn't make me want to get coffee. I don't get why. Is there a logo? Is there a logo of moose or something to that effect?
I think there might be a little trick here. It's like we know there is a very expensive coffee. It's like the cat.
Welcome to the China Ad Teardown Show, episode 2.
Hello everyone.
We made it to episode 2.
Yeah, we made it.
We did.
Last time we didn't do any self-introduction. I didn't think that one would work. So hello again. This is Ivan from Quick East.
It's good. It's good. I'm Vincent. Do you want to tell us a little something fun about yourself?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I'm just a normal Chinese guy. Yeah.
You're definitely not a normal Chinese guy. You're doing this. This isn't normal. All right. We'll figure out some fun things to share during the show.
Okay.
Okay. So we were talking about a couple of different ads that we could go through. One is this Luckin ad here, because I'm drinking a Luckin Coffee.
Oh, yeah, I drink that too.
You do drink it too?
Yeah, it's pretty good and cheap.
It is good and cheap. I'm obsessed with the lattes from them.
Yeah, it's like a very, very, very kind of good Chinese version of Starbucks, right?
Do you think it's a good version of Starbucks?
Yeah.
It's
low price version.
Yeah. Well, that was like their initial go-to-market strategy. It was like a cheaper version of Starbucks. And then they got in trouble. Do you remember when they got in trouble?
Yeah, because the fake accounts.
Yeah, they faked a bunch of sales. They faked like $300 million in sales
to get listed.
Yeah. But apparently, like because I was in America for a while, and I had gotten Luckin before I went to America, and the price was so cheap then. It's still cheap. This is a latte. It was 16 RMB. That's like a little more than $2 US.
Yeah.
But before I went to America, it was like
10.
Yeah, it was a lot less. Because apparently it was 90% of their expenses were marketing budget.
Yeah.
Because they were just like plastering themselves everywhere and giving huge discounts and giving like free coffees away. So I was spoiled before.
Yeah, and they invited Eileen Gu as their brand ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's quite popular recently.
She was super popular during the Olympics.
Is she popular in America?
She like during the Olympics, she was probably the most discussed person, I think.
Okay.
How about her popularity now? Is she like waning in popularity because she's not on everyone's TV screens?
I think after the Olympics, she's not like that popular, but she still has some traffic.
Yeah. Well, she'll be back. She's so young. She's going to be in a bunch more Olympics. But yeah, I love the Luckin Coffee. The thing for me is just that it's so convenient because they have a shop near where I live. So when I go downstairs, I just open my phone up and order it, walk into the shop and pick it up to leave.
Yeah, they have pretty many offline stores, and they have also built a very, very, very convenient online order system, online takeaway.
Yeah,
it's very easy to get a discounted coffee or from by store.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of assuming that anyone watching this knows a decent amount about Luckin, but so their model is basically all online ordering. I've tried to pay in cash. Like early on, I tried to pay in cash. It was a huge problem for me because they couldn't do it. But so that's their model. It's just that you use WeChat, or do they even have another app? I just use WeChat.
Yes, they have a Luckin.
Okay. I think a lot of people just use WeChat, probably like me, the mini app.
Yeah.
But whatever. So you use their dedicated app, or you use the mini app in WeChat. You order the coffee, you pay direct with Alipay or WeChat Pay, and you walk into the store, pick it up, or you order it for delivery. And that's pretty much the business model. There's not much of a sit down and kind of cafe element to it.
Thanks for the mobile development in China.
Yeah.
In these years, everything becomes so convenient, especially daily life. You can get it mostly everything you need online through your phone.
Yeah.
So that's why the mobile ads become so important for a brand to grow their sales.
Yeah, because people are just living through their phone. They're going to the mall or the corner shop a lot less. And they're just doing everything more and more through their phones. It's just easier. It's just so much easier. All right, let's see what we got here. Luckin Douyin video ad. Okay. All right, so this is on Douyin. I'm on my phone on Douyin. I'm scrolling through my feed, and this is a native ad, right? Is there any way? Go ahead.
Yeah,
feeds ad. Yeah. Is there any way right away for me to tell that it's an ad, or do I just feel like this is a video that popped into my feed?
Yeah, it's very. It's not clear that you have to recognize it as an ad because there is a very small advertisement tag there.
Yeah. Right down there. It does say Guangdao. Super small though. It's easy to miss. Yeah. Okay, and then they have, this is a pretty native Douyin style to have the text of the banner across the screen like that, right?
Right. Yeah, it's very easy version of Douyin version editing.
Cool. And what are they telling us in this first blurb here?
Let's go through the video first and see the content.
超高级的手冲壶呢，两盒罐儿咖啡就上这个手冲壶来，李子可可和坚果可可两种风味，到手整整40杯，3块多一杯，喝一次。昨日的宝贝，这边不用你去抢啊。
Okay.
对，到手整手冲壶来，就上这个手冲壶，两罐儿咖啡就上这个手冲壶来。记得手冲壶呢，两盒罐儿超高级的手冲壶呢，两盒罐儿咖啡就上这个。
I got the idea. So the video itself is telling that the users can get the pot by purchasing just 2 bags of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're saying buy, and this is I associate Luckin with the ready to go coffee, but what they're trying to sell here is don't just pre-made, and they have like the pour over style. Get a bag of coffee. It's single use disposable pour over coffee. And if they buy 2 of them, then they get a free.
It's black little pot.
Okay.
Make coffee.
Is it like an actual boiler, or is it just the kettle, like the
It's not
the
the
empty.
empty. It's just
like a clay pot or whatever?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So it seems that Luckin wants to extend their guts to not just take away the coffee that for you to buy. So they want to purchase their products online and buy those made coffees and make it yourself on board.
Yeah. You know what? It makes sense. I have a confession to make, Ivan.
What kind of
confession to make to you?
Yeah.
The coffee inside of this Luckin cup is not Luckin coffee. It was Luckin coffee this morning, but I'm a coffee addict.
Okay.
So I made more coffee. And I was like, oh, how am I going to drink the Luckin? I know we have this Luckin ad. Let me still use the Luckin cup. But I made pour over coffee pretty much the same way that they just showed. I don't use a disposable thing. I have like my own reusable, pour over, coffee apparatus. But I don't use Luckin beans. I use other beans that I buy offline.
So it's a pretty good cup.
It's a pretty good cup, but they're right. Like people who buy Luckin coffee, people who drink coffee coffee is a super addictive substance. So you're likely to want to drink more than just the one per day. And how can they insert themselves into the habits? It's funny. I'm doing the exact thing that they're selling here.
Yeah. So you're their potential customer.
Yeah, they're definitely a target customer for
If
them.
you want to make your own cup, they just buy our products and use our cup.
I don't want to use it forever. It's just but it's convenient to walk around with. And they have the cute little kitties here.
罐儿咖啡就送这个手冲壶来，李子可可和坚果可可2种风味，到手整整40杯，3块多一杯，喝一次。
Totally, they have 40 cups you can make, and the cost for each cup is around 3 kwai, which is super inexpensive.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So then the user just flipped over here to,
Yeah, this is a live streaming ads. Like when the brand is doing live streaming, they want to get more traffic, so they will do advertisement on the live streaming channel. So when you view the ads, you're interested in their content, click the call to action or their logo, it will jump into their live streaming channel.
awesome.
And this is a very typical live streaming room that we have seen these days. There is a backend with your brand logo there, and there is an anchor there, like speaking all kind of things to convince you to buy. They will put all the products in front of the camera so you can see products.
Yeah. And they have pretty cute little branding here with these cats.
Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, it's cute design.
It doesn't do it for me, but it is really cute.
You don't feel cat haters?
I love cats, actually. My family's had cats my whole life, and I love cats, but it doesn't make me want to get coffee. I don't get why. Is there a logo? Is there a logo of moose or something to that effect?
I think
a deer?
there might be a little trick here. It's like we know there is a very expensive coffee. It's like the cat.
Oh yeah,
Right?
the cat poop coffee.
Yeah,
That is very expensive.
in Chinese consumers' minds, that is a pretty high end coffee, and the image of cat here it will increase the brand image actually. Yeah, because in my mind, like when the first site I saw this design out, the coffee that I would think of is that high end coffee. Cat.
You associated it with the positive part of that coffee
Yeah.
as being the high brand value. Interesting. That sort of tactic in China is actually pretty common.
Yeah.
Where you find an attribute that you can associate your brand with that already has like a pre-existing high value in the customer's mind.
Yeah.
And then you just remix it into your own brand.
Exactly.
And the live streaming, it's really effective. For me, it is. And you can see, I guess, because it's that color red, it tells you there's a live stream going.
Yeah, it's a live streaming icon.
Yeah. Because if I was interested in it, I would definitely be a lot more, if I was interested in that product, in the pour over coffee, I would click through to see what they're saying in the live stream rather than, just some normal landing page.
Yeah.
Cause it's almost like, it's just like real content, original content associated with the ad.
Yes. The other good stuff about live streaming is that you can interact with the anchor. You can ask questions you have like directly to the anchor. In this channel they have only 20 audiences right now. So basically if you're asking any question, the anchor would answer.
Yeah.
Like how much is it? How do I cook it? Like how many days it will be shipped to my house? Those questions can be answered directly from the anchor.
Yeah. That's really
than a static landing page.
way better. It's way more engaging. And it's always going to be the written messages, right? There's no audio. Cool. Yeah, it's really cool. And then there's 2 live streams going. Oop, I thought that we scrolled through to a second guy.
让您去抢啊！的宝贝，这边不用再多一杯，喝一次。王的宝贝，这边不用您去抢啊！瑞幸这个超高级的手冲壶的2盒罐咖啡，就像这个手冲壶来，李子可可和坚果可可2种风味，到手整整。
All right. Is there anything else to highlight in this ad? I mean, they have the funny sound effects as they go. It's really typical to have those sound effects pop in. What about this? Is this also down here telling us that there's a live stream going on?
Yeah, it's call to action is like live streaming.
And so do we know what the conversion is in the live stream? Is there a button to buy right here?
There is a shopping cart here. Like
Okay.
you click there and the products will be pop out. And if you click into the products details, there will be sales details.
Cool. What is this? What does this say down here?
Summer cold drinks festival.
Okay.
Make a table or no, that's a banner image
Yeah.
attached to the screen.
Cool. All right. Well, they sold me. They actually pre-sold me. I had already purchased this.
Yeah, that's the product details.
Yeah, they get the product details in a little, and I guess we could probably click that and go right through to the shop. 200 RMB. So it's a pretty, even though it's a low price for a per product, a per unit basis, 200 RMB is expensive for a single purchase at Luckin.
But cool. So yes.
How do you know they're selling a good amount of products?
That's three boxes and 16 packs in total. So that's to be quiet.
Yeah. You're saying it's high value. You get a lot for the price you pay. Yeah, I agree. It is high value. All right. This is pretty awesome actually for in terms of an ad. Having the live streaming going while you're running the ad campaign. It's easier for a company like Luckin because they're so big that they could run an ad for a few days. I mean, they probably have live streaming going most days. They have a live stream going probably, right? They can do it. For a smaller brand, it's going to be harder to do that. You'd have to like time your ad campaign with your live streams. So maybe you'd only be able to have that feature live for part of your ad campaign. All right. What do you say? You want to go through one more ad here?
Yes, let's see.
Something come to mind? There's some interesting ones to me, but I'd like to there's so many car ads. I'd like to do an episode just going through and comparing some of those.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Some of the fitness ones are really this is an interesting product to me, but again, I think that we could couple that with some other fitness products when we go through. Maybe another food ad, or you were saying a food ad that goes directly through to an e-commerce store, maybe. There was a milk ad that we just passed.
See. It's dairy product for Weibo apples. Take a look at here.
Oh, fancy jewelry.
Yeah, this one I think it has a pretty complete purchase process.
Okay. So this is a WeChat Moments ad here. Again, just like Luckin, it's a large brand. They have social presence on like, all the major platforms. Okay, so someone's in the WeChat Moments feed, scrolling through, and they see this Moments ad here. It's a video.
It's a video.
And the user clicks it right away, going through this landing page.
And this is the small program. The link they have, instead of the page link, they link to the small program. And brand can actually fill online on the score in the small.
Yeah, instead of the WeChat mini app.
That's powerful.
Right. It's a direct click. You click through from the ad directly to the shop. And it's like they have the chat feature here, so you could ask a question. So they're not promoting a single product beyond how they've designed their mini app.
The full score.
Yeah. What is the call to action in the original ad?
Find out more.
Okay, just find out more. And it has this fancy looking hand with some bracelets here.
Like the copies meets Swarovski and this was for the Valentine's. Yeah. The Chinese Valentine's Day.
Okay. Right. Okay. So it's like a lot of people are looking for gifts, jewelry on that day.
Girls.
Yes. Boys to boy for girls usually. And so they know that people are gonna click through. They have the sale on the site. That makes sense. User scrolls through. They're gonna be able to click on whatever product they're interested in. And that's gonna bring them to the direct checkout. Just like they normally would on the shop here.
Yeah, and they can directly purchase the products to the and they don't need to go to Taobao or the process inside the check plus.
Yeah. So it's probably going to have a pretty, for the people that click through on the ad, it's probably gonna have a pretty good conversion to actual purchases because you don't have to jump anywhere else. All right. You know what we forgot to do with the first ad that we looked at, the Luckin ad, was give it a score. We forgot to grade it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm biased. I like thinking about how I would grade these. I'm biased because I obviously am a target consumer for the Luckin.
For that one, I would rate 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. But last show we did ABCD scores.
Okay.
We can switch and start doing out of 5 if we think that's easier or better to do.
Oh, then that's a B.
That's a B then? Okay.
The video is not that good. The good part is they don't just broadcasting the live streaming screen as the ad image. They made a video exactly independently, and they use that video as ad ratings. Usually, when the live streaming ads, they would just use the live streaming image.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they directly use it from the live streaming channel. They won't do another video just to promoting content. So that's the part. So that's the thing. But the bad thing is that video is really is not so good to my understanding. It's using
It's okay.
It's just using a very, very easy video editing skills to adding those kind of subtitles. Yeah. Just directly introducing the products and the price. So that's the reason I score.
Okay. Before we give the next score on the Swarovski, are you familiar with what's it called? Breaking through the third wall, breaking through the fourth wall. It's the concept of like going behind the camera and seeing how things are done. So yeah, to explain a bit behind the scenes here, we're filming this in a bar, which we do the social marketing for. And we're getting ready for the nighttime activities here. So everyone's like running around, setting tables and preparing things. So
It's dinner time.
we're gonna have to find a better time to film. And maybe we'll give a tour on one of these episodes. But that's what's going on behind the scenes and why people keep jumping in and out of the screen here.
Except
Yes, we can do a taste test. We need to find some alcohol ads. Actually, I know it used to be legal to do the alcohol ads on online, but you might not be able to do it now.
Oh, cigarettes, alcohol.
Yeah.
In my memory is that still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to find some ads for like mixers and then do some Juejo cocktails.
But I think they just have relations for the content. Like you cannot encourage people, but you can promote your products.
Okay. It's a thin line.
So it's like negotiable.
Yeah, there's a red line. You just don't know where it is until you cross it.
As long as we don't go to jail.
Yes, that's the important thing. Okay, back to Swarovski here. So their ad, WeChat Moments ad, clicking through to their mini app on WeChat where people can directly buy. You gave Luckin a B on their ad. How did you grade this one here?
This one is very typical luxury as that after I have watched a lot. So it's a regular one. It doesn't like inspire me a lot. It's great. We can see some like very creative ads in the future, especially for cars ads. Those are ads over amazing. So this one is also
give the same a B. Both are B's. They're equal
as a luxury brand. Like this is just a.
Yeah, it didn't stand out to me either. Either the original Moments post or the mini app itself. I've seen a number of these for other luxury jewelry brands, and it's kind of hard to differentiate them, right?
Yeah.
All right, 2 B's. I have to agree with you. All right. Anything else to add here, Ivan, before we wind things down? Oh, the fun thing. People know that I like coffee now, but they don't know anything about you, Ivan.
I love dogs.
Dogs. Oh, all right. That's why Luckin should have had the marketing for a dog.
If they use the dog as the creative side, I would buy.
All right. Good to know. All right. Thanks. And we'll see you next time.
See you.